Okay, gentlemen, so Tony and Matt, Minty, anybody else, I don't even know who else is watching this or seeing these videos, but anyway, I've been meaning to do this for a little while, just make a video of introduction. Most of you guys know me on Facebook as Chaz Klimchak. My real name is Charlie Rice. How did I end up with Chaz Klimchak? It's this simple. When I decided that I was going to write and publish a book, I looked up Charlie Rice on Google, and there are a bazillion of us. My mom's maiden name is Klimchak. How did I get to the video making thing, and why are we all of a sudden talking? I don't know what it's been like for you. Here's what happened on my end. January 1st, 2012, I woke up in a really bad mood, broke up with somebody, and then decided that it was time to write and publish a book. And that very morning, I made that decision. I hung they're not resolutions, but anyway, I made a list of 10 or 12 things that I was going to remind myself to do every day to keep my sanity and keep my goal. Hung them up all over the house. They ended up staying hung up well into 2013, I think. But I stared at those things every day, and that kept me on my course. Also, I took this stupid selfie of myself in the bathroom mirror, and not Photoshop, but painted in the words "watch and be amazed" as I make something out of nothing on the mirror afterwards, and it turned out looking really cool. So when I started getting into the videos and I didn't know what to call my production company, someone pointed out, hey, watch and be amazed, you already said it. You're going to make something out of nothing. So that's how Watch and Be Amazed happened. I guess the big question is, what are we doing? Here's what I'm doing. I love horror movies, and I love talking about them. If somebody wants to listen to hear me talk about them, listen to hear me talk about them. They can watch my videos. That's my only motivation. If this leads to opportunities, that's great, but I don't have a business plan. I'm not interested in business. I'm not interested in money, and I have faith and belief in, that all of our talents are exactly what they are. They're talents. They are our commodities. If we exercise and get good at doing what we're doing, someone's going to notice that we're good at that, and doors will open. All I know is I would like to be able to someday build a life around doing something that I love, and right now that thing is producing videos and talking about horror movies. So at some point along this journey, some guy named Tony contacted me, and I'm really not good at reaching out to strangers, especially on internet and social media. I just don't know what the hell I'm doing, and I get the impression that everybody thinks I'm nuts anyway, so I'm terrified to reach out to people. But since Tony reached out to me first, we got talking, and I realized, wow, now here's somebody who's like-minded, level-headed, has a similar vision. This is who I need to be working with. So, and then through Tony, I found out about Matt, did the podcast, and we've been talking on this message back and forth and all that stuff. Discovered Minty's work through Tony. Anyway, my thinking was this. There are strength in numbers. If we put what we're doing together under an umbrella and help each other promote each other, that's good for everybody. Now here's what I need you to know. I'm not selling anything. I'm not trying to make promises to anyone. I'm not saying I know where this is going or how it's going to end. What I am saying is this. I am more than willing to take this journey with other like-minded people who are willing to take this journey, wherever that may be. Right now, I just would like to see a world full of people entertaining their own thoughts again. I seriously think that the solution to every problem in the world right now is just to get people to think, because no one wants to. They want to be told what to think. The way I present my content, I'm not telling anybody what to think. I'm trying to get them to do some thinking of their own. So it's both about my love of the art that I'm talking about and my enthusiasm for a better world and change. And I think that if we use our talents and tools correctly, that's exactly what we're contributing to. And if we're contributing to that kind of good, how can something not good come out of it for us? That's my motivation. To do good so that the energy of whatever good is continues to, make good things happen in all of our lives. I guess that's what I'm saying. Anyway, I don't have any solid plans or proposals right now. All I can do is tell you what's been on my mind. Here's what's been on my mind. I think that in addition to our pages, we should start another Facebook page where we are all administrators, or maybe what we should do is maybe we need to start a group where we are the administrators and our content is the main content that's being pushed. But I'll tell you this right now, if we start a group, I don't have an issue with anybody. Let me put it this way. This is what I've discovered. The amount of likes on my page don't mean anything. While I may have 235 whopping likes, someone's watching my videos. Someone's watching them. The view counts have been fantastic. And I think there's this fear on the Facebook front of people are taking likes from my page and you know what? I don't even care. It's not the likes that are, what good is it if somebody comes to my page, likes it, and never comes back? I'm just interested that someone's watching. So whatever I'm doing right now is making somehow successfully people want to watch the videos. If they're not liking the page yet, no big deal. That will come in time. But if we do start our own page with our own group, I think that we should embrace all of the independence. I think that we should be okay with, sure, share your video, sell your book, push your small film. I mean, if they're promoting their stuff and their friends go there to see their stuff, they're going to see our content too. It just makes sense to me. If you're reaching out to a community, the best way to do that is to be part of that community and not separate yourself by saying, I'm a moderator in this community and now you're going to do things my way. Well, I'm going to be honest with you, gentlemen. I don't know if doing things my way is the right way to do things because I don't quite know that I know what I'm doing yet. So why don't we just embrace all of this positive creative energy and let it inspire us to find the way. Are there going to be bumps along the road? I'm sure there are going to be many. But know this, I'm resolved in my mission. I'm going to do this. I would love to see all of us help each other out and promote each other. As far as what umbrella we go under, doesn't matter to me. I would like to still continue to put the Watch and Be Amazed logo on the content that I produce. I am more than happy, if you guys are interested, to include everything that you guys are doing under the Watch and Be Amazed umbrella, simply because it already exists and I have a fondness for it. If you guys do that, understand this. You have complete creative control over your content. You're not going to do anything any different than you're doing it now. We're just going to throw Watch and Be Amazed on the beginning and end of stuff and promote it there, if you guys want to do that. Again, I'm not trying to sell you anything. I don't have a contract to offer you. I'm just looking at it conveniently, and like I said, I have an emotional attachment to Watch and Be Amazed. If we don't want to do that, that's fine. However, I would still like to make you guys managers on those pages. Tony, I know I think I already gave you a management position on Watch and Be Amazed Productions and Ground Floor East Coast. For the rest of you guys, if you're interested, I'd like to make you managers on those pages too. That way you can upload any content you want to those pages anytime. It's actually taking the workload off of me a little bit, and it's giving you another platform to share your stuff directly to instead of just having to share it there. I mean, you will actually be able to be contributing posters and things like that. That to me just seems to make sense. Jen has agreed to take on a little bit of a secretarial role here at Watch and Be Amazed for me right now, and she's going to do some research into things like how can we better navigate these different types of social medias. How can we eventually monetize some of this stuff. Basically, she's going to do the legwork that I don't have time to do because I'm always shooting and writing and stuff. So she's going to look into the business end of it, and she's going to continue to be acting producer on the shoots, which really is like cake for her because on a zero budget, there's not much at stake. It's really a matter of her standing around going say, yes, no, or you might want to think about this. So she's still gonna do that stuff, but I'm also gonna have her do the secretarial stuff. But anyway, the Watch and Be Amazed thing, that's open to you guys. If you guys wanna be a part of that, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Yes,
My mom wants me to call her.
okay. I'm gonna take a break, I'll be back.
Sorry.
No, that's no problem. How was that sounding so far?
That was good.
I liked Minty's video so much I hung his picture up in my kitchen. So in closing, we should probably try and set up some type of video conference or conference chat or something where we could actually like use, I don't know what technology is available to us, but somewhere where we can actually actively speak to one another without it all being done through text or speech to text or all that kind of nonsense. If we really want to get organized and make this happen. And the thing is, I don't really have a time frame either. Like, it's not like there's anything pressing. So, we can just take it as it comes. But anyway, just know that I'm interested in doing cross promotional stuff. And, I believe that we could put out some content to rival that of the best content that's already out there. And by doing it together, I think it gives us a better handle on managing our potential viewership. So anyway, talk to you guys soon.